Hello everyone. Oh, sorry, I don't have my screen share with me just yet because of something now. Because we're gonna do something much different today. Because we're going to do something a little different. Oh, sorry about that. It's just this. It's just the things right here. We're looking back at the Windows XP Service Pack 1 in 2025. We will be on our originality with Windows XP, which you will see this in a later date. So you'll see the points, you'll see this on my machine. Anyways, we're gonna use VirtualBox today. So we're gonna go ahead and start creating a Windows XP virtual machine. Of course, Windows XP Service Pack 1 English. I'm going to type in Windows XP Service Pack 1. Skip unattended installation. And of course, we do the same thing I did earlier, like in the previous videos. And of course, yep, it requires this point. So, like I did earlier with most other machines, we do use these separately. The Jeopardy 1995. We're going to change it to the host drive. Let's remove disk. You can see how much we get here. We get everything. Service Pack 1 means edition 2005 along with this one. So we got each and every single one with the Windows XP service packs because I'm creating a Windows XP service pack machine, and we're going to go to settings real quick. Let's get through it. So as you can see, we have everything. We're going to change it to 128 like I did earlier, because you can see one of these things are, you can tell our machines are like different. Oh, hold on a second. I think I just do something real quick. Hold on. Let me just power off the machine real quick because I need to change the processor under here. There's the processor here. I think this is a processor. Processor. Change that. There's acceleration. Now I can start. We're going to be doing our Windows XP Service Pack 1. We're looking back at Windows XP Service Pack 1 when it was released. This was released under the Windows XP Service Packs. Under here, we're going to be doing our Windows XP Service Pack 1 right here on screen. So, since about a few years ago when this was released earlier. Alright, let me just check what the release date was for Windows XP. Oh, it was 2002. It was 2002 to be honest, because this one came out in 2002. Anyways, press enter. A, because I agree. Enter. I'm going to tap on format the partition using the antivirus file system. Click. Now it will start installing the. So we'll format the drivers. Okay, it's checking drive C real quick. As you can see, it says Windows XP because this is a Windows XP virtual machine. So we got some nice, beautiful. As you can see, it's copying the files. I can wait for the timer, or we wait for this virtual machine to reboot. It's just going to take about a few seconds, for a few minutes or two. Setting up Windows XP. Okay, it's going to ask me to press the key. Don't boot from it. Don't boot. There's Windows XP Professional. It's the one from 2002. which it has the words professional in that because it has the words professional in the one of the screen, that screen right there, because it has that screen where it says Windows XP Professional on the bottom of the screen because it recognizes it's Windows XP. Okay, installing devices. It's just going to take about a few minutes or two. We'll just take about a few of them, just a little bit or two. It's fine with me. So it's saying it's just installing the devices, so it's installing some devices here. Windows XP also supports CD recordings. So you save files to CDR, CDRW drive, which is a little bit nicer, nice in the Windows XP things right here. Because I got the Windows XP Service Pack 1 installation, since it's a Windows XP virtual machine. Alright, it's going to ask me for my language here. So let's click on the next button. Enter my username. And what do I say about the product key? It's going to ask me the product key I did earlier. It's going to ask me for my 25-character product key, which I'm going to remove that. And don't peek at me yet, so please don't peek. Let me just close that, and we're going to go ahead and enter that off screen. There we go. Now we're going to go ahead and represent it again. And there it is. I'm going to make it Dell Service MP1. So let's go and click next. Time and date is current time zones. Let's start next. And it's installing some network drivers. It would just take about a few minutes here, so it would just take about a few minutes right there. Try the easiest Windows yet. Windows XP is the easy manager. Enhanced documents, pictures, my music folders, which is nice. Let's see what I get here. Let's see if there's anything on that screen. Select typical, hit no, and we'll wait for a few seconds to it up. Oh, what's this? To improve the something must be ongoing right now. Let's see here. Something must be going on right now. It says please wait. Like I this with Service Pack 1, it doesn't have this Microsoft Windows XP on the screen. I like this out-of-box experience music. It's classic. It's kind of classic here because it's classic than the other ones. Like they tell the Microsoft Windows XP right there. It's on the left side. To continue, click next. So let's go ahead and get through it. Oh, it's asking for connectivity. Interesting. Alright, finish that. Interesting they did not have the screen right there, just like in the Windows XP Home Edition. Of course, is the Windows XP, this virtual machine here, which is pretty neat, nice. You can see the Activate Windows is at the top, with the accessories, system tools, and the Activate Windows on the side. If we look at system information, look at that. You can see we have these things right there. So anyways, let's go ahead and install guest editions here real quick. If you click on host to guest, it doesn't say anything because it does if you don't have guest editions installed. So we have to insert guest editions. Nope. Oh, nope. I want to go to my computer. My computer. There it is. Start installing these drivers. Oh, that's kind of a little bit. Windows XP does. Windows XP worked. All right. Finish that. Okay. Windows is shutting down. Okay, during this, I think this is the Windows XP Professional screen right here. Cool. Wonderful. So anyways. Oh, whoops. Press the F key and switch that. And there you go. Now we're clear to go. Okay, Windows XP finished. So it looks like we're done installing it, right? So if I go to start my computer, I'm now going to eject it. Worked. Nice Windows XP Bliss background here. And we have a nice recycle bin right there. It's just nice here. So anyway, we have some pictures we can drag. Let's go ahead and move our files here. Our wallpapers here for let's put this wallpaper as this. So let's find my profile picture here. There's our profile. We got some nice pictures there. Let's go ahead and start, and we're going to control panel. Let's stretch that. You can see The profile picture here is kind of bad because, see, and this bullet is asking me to tell me to activate. Because you can see the user accounts. My picture looks different because you can see it's not the best experience, but websites are a little bit slow. But we can change backgrounds to like this one. Like I'm gonna choose this one right here, which is kind of nice, but you can't change the backgrounds here. But if you click on that, see, it's not good because our Service Pack 3 does. And what we have to do is we have to use XP Activator 32. We need to remove the screen real quick. XP Activator 32. Let me just change my things real quick. Let's change that to silver. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and let's do the one I did earlier. Let's click on View Content, click XP Activate 32, and let's move that into the Documents folders here under these things. Oh, it failed. So I gotta be careful here when I put this at risk. Because it's a XP Activate 32. We're gonna delete that and bam. We're good to go. So anyways, let's take a look at this. So this is called XP Activate 32. According to the video, with the XP Activate 32, some people have known about XP Activate 32. It's without a phone, since it's without a phone. Because if people have the Windows XP Activator or the Activator tool, I think it's like Activator, or I noticed Windows XP, which I call this like a Windows XP Activator or XP Activator tool. I think it's called that. Yes, Activator tool, which of course the Windows XP Activator tool is using without a phone. So let's take a look right here. Let's look at Windows XP Activator tool. Select yes. I want to telephone a customer representative. Let's take a look. Close out of here. And you can see it looks different. So let me show you real quick. Click on Get Root System. There's our code. But if you type in the wrong numbers, I'm not sure when this is going to happen. If you do it yourself, you can type it yourself or type it on your own. Right? If you get the confirmation ID, and you can use it to reuse in the future if you should ever need it. If you wish to, we would appreciate the best. As you can see, the activator shim is now gone. So that was little things to go with it. So I put this wallpaper as pretty nice, as this nice background here, because it's a Windows XP. Click Start, click here, click Properties. As you can see, it says 011 here because I used this 011 key. I think it's 011, and we have the We have these service pack 1s here, and we have automatic updates and these things. Now, let's talk about the process of this. Let's see what the games have. We have all these games here, which is kind of nice. And this one is Windows Media Player, and it's going to give me like a page cannot be displayed error. So I'm going to do Cam Player. So I'm going to go ahead and delete the Windows XP Service Pack 1 installation disk. Now let's take a look at KM Player. Let's take a look. Where's KM Player? Is there a KM Player in this? There's KM Player. Select PC, PC for Windows, and select that one for KM Player. Now we can pull it into our drive, and let's take a look and see what this has to do with us. There it is, KM Player. Let's open that up. English. I agree to this. Install. Okay, it's extracting real quick. It's currently extracting. Okay, we can now launch it. Oh. KM Player cannot be located. Current D3A out. So as you can see, KM Player is there, and we can see the pictures up there, but I won't be playing them because of issues. Because as you can see, KM Player is now installed. I'm not sure when we're going to see that because you load up. See, kernel 32, but it still works perfectly, but it will work with other stuff. Since KM Player is a process here, since KM Player is you can see Internet Explorer was there. In my music, we have these things. If you click play a song right here, but let me play a video here. Let me play Adopt Me song. We're going to drag Adopt Me. See, it says drag and drop host to guest failed because it doesn't let me try to do anything. But if you drag the Adopt Me music, yeah, it doesn't let me try to do anything like the host to guest things, like these things, like the sample music. This does work perfectly, but you can't do anything with the host to guest drive. But if you play it, see, let me just play a video real quick. See, doesn't say anything. Press open. See, it doesn't work. See, since it's doesn't work with other players. Because if you load KM Player, watch this. See, kernel 32DLL, because it doesn't work with the KM Player installed. Because of this, it doesn't let you try to do anything. So I don't think KM Player will work perfectly because they're having problems with it, since it's an issue with the KM Player. But the only thing it works with the Windows Media Player. See, KM Player. See, doesn't work. Kernel DLL. It does not work with KM Player. But let me show you real quick. Oh, KM Player is installed. The other things are VLC or VLC Media Player, which I don't think VLC is not going to work, since it will have problems. It will do the same thing like in KM Player. Let me show you real quick. After I download the VLC Media Player into the machine, I'm downloading from my host machine, and then we'll transfer it to the VM real quick. By the way, that's the right there. That's the. Let's take a look and see if it does work in here. Because if you click on devices, host to guest, watch what happens if I load VLC here. Let me just show you. See, this version of VLC only runs on Windows XP Service Pack 2 and newer. Now, because of VLC, it will not work. However, I found a few details to cover with. We can tell. The VLC works with almost most players, but it only works with Service Pack 2 and over. See, Project Scheduler Konami Doku like kernel 32DLL, and it will not try to work with it because if you click on open files, it doesn't show you anything. but Windows Media Player does. Let me show you right here. Let me show you a media library. Yes. Here's the all audios and the artists and genres. You click on start button, create my music. As you can see, it's right here. If you click play with media player, it works. So it works with the Windows Media Player, but it doesn't try to do anything with it because it's having trouble. So as you can see, we had this Internet Explorer. However, I think it's Internet Explorer 6. However, we need to install some drivers, which I will show you real quick, because as you can see, if you install some drivers to the virtual machine, it'll display an error. Anyways, if you go here into Supremium, let me just take a look at Supremium. Let's see if it supports anything. So it says, what do I need? Oh, Windows XP Service Pack 1 or later, or Windows Server 2003 Service Pack 1 or later. Cool. As you can see, we're in Supremium. We're going to choose this button. Click that. Alright, it's installing. It's currently downloading. Let's take a look at Supremium. It's a Chromium. It's like Chromium. Service Pack. I think it's Service Pack 1. Yes. Let's see if we can install a modern one. There it is. Yes. See? Posterior entry point recorded from the kernel 32 Dion. I don't think Supremium doesn't work. It only does with Service Pack 1 or 2, or Service Pack 3. Because I think Service Pack 1 or Service Pack 2 will only work with the virtual machine. Because the one with the things, it will not work. But Firefox will work. But Google Chrome does. Let me show you. Let me show you the Google Chrome for Windows XP. Click that. So here are the lists that supports with Windows XP, which of course is the older version of Windows XP. It's on Internet Archive, which I will show you real quick on the Internet Archive under my favorites tab. If you find this on my Internet Archive, you will find the Google Chrome for Windows XP. But if it doesn't locate it, I'm going to locate it right here. If there's no Windows XP Service Packs, I think it's called Windows XP Service Pack 1 or Google Chrome for Windows XP. Type in Google Chrome for Windows XP, you'll get the options real quick. You will see the options with the XP versions. See, it still works perfectly with Windows XP. Or this one is Supremium. You need Windows XP. You'll see the two executive files with the 2025 with the Supremium. This one is Supremium. It supports with old Windows OS, so it still works with it. And this one, let me just. By the way, that's the older XP edition. Click on Favorites. You see the Windows XP Service Pack. Let's get past the Casablanca. If you ever find Windows XP Service Pack 1 or 2, you should find it separately. And it should be here, right? Yes. And this is where it was. You can see we have Service Packs, and yeah, these are for Windows XP Service Pack 1 and 2. And it's right here. Now, as you can tell, on Windows XP Service Pack 1, extract all the files to program Google Chrome application. We have to do the same thing like it did earlier. Let's use host to guest and click on my documents folder. And on this one, drag Chrome 20 under here. So let's see what the instructions are. Click on Chrome and select all programs. Alright, let's go ahead and extract this. Now we're going to go ahead and do a favorite here because we're going to click on the 20.1. Right click Chrome. Let's click create a shortcut or send to our desktop, create a shortcut, and let's rename this, say Google Chrome. Let's see if this works. Oh, works perfectly. Kind of nice. Let's see. Oh, it does. Kinda. But if I load up Google.com, it's saying an error. But YouTube is saying an error too. See, it says Google Chrome. It's 20.0, and you can see it says Internet Explorer because you can see Google. You can see let's set as default. You can see Google Chrome is now set as default. So it looks like you actually can't do anything because it's saying it says an invalid certificate. But you sign in, you can see it says it has the old Google logo right there. It has the old Google logo. Web Store is no longer supported here. However, I have a few things to cover with. So let me say I can install a game or something. It includes pre-built-in games, but it doesn't try to do anything. But can player home pages, it doesn't work since it doesn't say an error. Startup website and accessories with Tour Windows XP. Oh yeah, let's take a look at that. Start.
Welcome to Windows XP from Microsoft. The new. To begin the tour, click any selection.
Ooh, what are these things? Kind of nice audio. They're best for business.
With Windows XP, you get the proven dependability of Microsoft Windows on the road and around the world. Read email, view files, run programs on your friendly new screens, simplify taskbar. Every time you open a window, a button representing it appears on the taskbar, and it disappears when you close a window. The taskbar also contains the Start button and Notification area, where you'll see the clock. Other buttons can appear temporarily, showing the status of ongoing activities. For instance, the Printer button appears when you send a file to the printer and disappears when printing is complete. You'll also be reminded here when new Windows updates are available to download from the Microsoft website. Control Panel. Customizing your computer settings is simple with the Windows XP Control Panel. Just open it from the Start menu.
Anyway, regardless of Windows XP Service Pack 1, I think Windows XP Service Pack 1, it's kind of too much and it won't be able to locate other pages. But the Google Chrome does work, but websites does, but not Supremium, because Supremium is kind of too outdated nowadays, since Supremium is no longer being usable, and it will no longer be functioning in the meantime. Regardless of this, we have some games here, and Google Chrome does work, but you can't. If you change to your own picture, it will display an issue. So yeah. In conclusion, Windows XP Service Pack 1, it only does Firefox 12 and not Firefox 59.90, since it's kind of since it's the one with the last version of Firefox that was supported on Windows XP. Since it's not, it will not be able to install other pages like Supremium, but Service Pack 3 does still work, because Service Pack 3 will also work with the Windows XP virtual machines. because it will display, if you install anything, it will display an error. But the virtual machines will work as well. In my cases, is the date and time is the regionality, and the sounds and speech are your devices and the sound scheme. Of course, the older versions of Windows XP, no. Of course, we have the newer style Windows XP solutions. Listen to this. Hardware fair. Disconnect. Connect. See? And we have the critical stop and the battery alarm. Cool. Low battery. New mail. Start Windows. Listen to this. System notification. And log off. Log on. We have the Western. This is called NetMeeting and Windows Explorer. Recycle. Navigation. We got some nice ones. Message. Mail. Alert. To be honest, Windows XP Service Pack 1, I kind of like the one with Windows XP. It doesn't say anything, but Windows XP also works. What else we have here is, we got older versions. Microsoft.
You have selected Microsoft Sam as the computer's default voice.
So this is what it tells you like. So I'm going to stop. I will stop chit-chatting real quick because I'm going to. Let me see if we can. Is there anything else besides this? Oh yeah. Hold on. Please wait. I'm not sure if Speakonia works with it because Speakonia. I'm not sure if Speakonia will work with Windows XP because XP or something. I don't know if XP will start registering. Register Speakonia. I'm not sure if we can register Speakonia. Not sure we're gonna do register Speakonia or the stop. The key with the link right here. Let's take a look real quick. Let's go ahead and download Speakonia real quick first and transfer it to the VM. Hold on a second. Let's take a look real quick. I'm not sure if Speakonia will work with Windows XP. Download now. This one is Speakonia for Windows. We're going to drag it over to Windows XP. Let's see if it works. This one install Speakonia. Start. Select next. Create it. Yes, indeed. Start installing it. Let's take a look at Speakonia. Whoops. At least Speakonia did work here because Speakonia also works with these virtual points. And it still has separately. Listen to this.
This is a test for Speakonia.
It works perfectly, but it doesn't say anything. But however, let's take a look right here. Let me just download it real quick. It's 7.03. And in this person is the person's name on my screen right there. The person who made this, it was BorLE102.12.0.09. Anyways, let's go ahead and install. Let's go and download the MSTTSL and transfer it here and see if it does work. We're gonna try that. We're gonna see if we can install the next version. Let's go ahead and clear out Speakonia. Now, let's transfer. All right, there it is. Let's open it up. Press yes. There you go. Now here are the rest through. Let's see. We have this key right here. This is like a key. Let me open the same thing. We have another thing right here, which is the key itself. Let me just transfer this. So it looks like a key right there because you can tell the key looks different. The key itself is a little here. If you open up the key, it looks like how much we get here. Let me just disable the drag and drop. It looks like much different here since it's looking different here. See, we have this kind of different here, but let me show you real quick. In the start menu, open CSS, Speakonia. Let me change this. Let me apply this.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna stop right here because I'm gonna go and type in. This is what they used to be having it, so I'm going to stop chit-chatting real quick because I'm going to go ahead and start testing this on the virtual machine.
This is a test for Speakonia under Windows XP in a VirtualBox virtual machine.
Hear that? Well, yeah. So that was little things here because you can see. Let me just take a look at the other restroom. This is what they used to have. Let's go and test the.
Okay.
So this is Mike. Listen to this.
This is a test for Speakonia under Windows XP on a VirtualBox virtual machine.
And here's Adult Mail 1.
Okay.
This is Microsoft Radar Overseer Scotty.
This is a test for Speakonia under Windows XP on a VirtualBox virtual machine.
For this VM is set to this. Pressing on press that, as you can see, it's there unregistered. As you can see, it's just Speakonia. You can see it says unregistered, and you click on file, click on the save as WAV file. See, it asks me saying this feature is only available if registering Speakonia. Do you want to register? Yeah. If you click on this button, click help. I'm going to click register Speakonia. You'll see how much we get here. We already have this one here because it doesn't say anything. We need to do the registration key because we're going to go ahead and do this on myself. So I'm going to click on start, and under here, click on my documents, click on key, and here's our thing. As you can see, it's already there already because I'm going to go ahead and begin, and I'm going to go ahead and start. You can see
unlimited license.
you'll hear that one here. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it right here. I'll go and stop my screen share real quick since I'm going to go ahead and copy this.
Nonneeded.com.
Copy the registration code.
SPK 17410117220.
Start registering it. And you should see it like this. There it is. Please restart Speakonia. No. There it is. And this is how it looks like already. As you can see, it's out, and here's the About tab. Here is Speakonia. This is version 1.0.3.6 under Speakonia, and it features all the listers, which has a little things, which it features every single one. But Speakonia does work, but Google Chrome does, but the other ones with Speakonia will work as well, since Speakonia will also work with other virtual machines. Since it's a little bit, since it's a kind of a nice. We got some speech here. We have the. Let's take a look at the current date is. Listen to this.
Today is May 10th.
Time.
It is now 11:30.
And the clipboard.
SPK 1741011722083.
So that's just a little bit here. So you can click and paste or copy select all. Let's take a look at this one. Pictures here. So that was all the things to cover with. So about tab. Oh yeah. This one is from 1998 or version 4.0. Anyways, as long as we get through, the alongside with Supernium, it wouldn't work, but Google Chrome works since XP doesn't support XP or because Windows XP only supports a little bit more than you think. So you click on Start and click on Control Panel or the no my computer. Let's see, it says Windows XP Professional Service Pack 1. We have the Intel Core i7-6700 since it's that since a Windows XP service pack machine. So, anyways, what else we got? Oh, Outlook Express 6, which of course is I received that message here. That's an older one. Outlook Express 6. So Google Chrome does. So Google Chrome works with it. You can see it says import bookmarks. It's from Internet Explorer. Same like Internet Explorer stuff. Click on that Internet Explorer. As you can see, it doesn't see anything like even capable of avoiding the web page. But if let me see if I see saying that the page cannot be displayed. But if I go to YouTube, see, saying that the page cannot be displayed. So yeah, that's not the best result of installing a modern version of Windows XP. But other versions will work with Speakonia, and other machines like Jeopardy or Wheel of Fortune, that also works. But Caillou Presco does, and it still works as of this today. Well, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys did. And what are your thoughts on this? What do you think? Do you like this one right there, like the Windows XP Service Pack 1, 2, or 3? Or do you prefer like Service Pack 3, the current one? But to be honest, it doesn't work. Because look at this. See? Yep, it does not work. Because it would display an error. But in my honest, it will work, and you can see it doesn't work perfectly since it doesn't support. So it will work with other machines like Windows XP Media Center Edition 2005 or the Service Pack 3 ones, which that also works as well. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys did. I'll see you next time.